Good day to you all. Welcome to Metrical. So today I'm going to do a revision on entrepreneurship and business management info paper 1. The question paper is for November 2023. So I'm going to revise a full paper. Right, let's go to question 1 in section A. Indicate whether the following statements are true or false by writing only true or false next to the question number. Right, you are supposed to indicate whether the following is true or false. Right. So 1.1, the S in the SWOT analysis stands for strength. Right, that's true. It's true. Right, that's true. Right. It stands for strength. The strength that the business has over its competitor. Over its competitors. That's true. Right. W stands for weakness. O stands for opportunities and T for threat. Right. Let's go to 1.2. The management plan of a business will include information about its remuneration policy. That's true. True. It's supposed to include information about the remuneration. How are they going to pay salaries and wages? That's remuneration. Right. So let's go to 1.3. Brainstorming is a very popular method of coming out with new ideas. That's true. It's a true statement. Brainstorming. When people are brainstorming, they are coming out with what? With ideas. They are sharing their ideas. All right. Let's go to question 1.4. 1.4. People who owe you money are called creditors. No. They are called debitors. So this is false. Debitors, right? Those people who owe you money, they are not creditors. Creditors are those people that you owe money. Right? Let's go to 1.5. The marketing plan must analyze the marketing environment. That's true. That's true. They must analyze the marketing environment. Right. Let's go to 1.6. You place necessities and staple goods at the rear of the retail store. That's true. So that they are easily accessible, right? Or easily noticeable, right? Because they are necessities. Right. Let's go to 1.7. Examples of industrial products are raw materials and machinery. That's true. That's true. Industry does production. Converting raw materials into finished products. Right. Let's go to 1.8. Innovation is the conversion of a new idea into a new product or a service. It's true. That's innovation. When you convert a new idea into a new product. Right. So let's go to 1.9. Demographic segmentation requires the population or number of customers. Demographic, it is to do with the location, the region, right? So that's false. The answer is false. 1.10, natural resources are classified as an asset of the business. Natural resources, they are also an asset of the business. Natural resources are also an asset of the business. That's true. Right, let's go to question 2. Right. Give one word For each of the following description, write only the answer next to the question number 2.1 to 2.14 on the attached answer book. Right. So we're going to write we're going to give one word, the correct word for the description. Right. So 2.1, question 2. Question 2. Right. Let's go to 2.1. 2.1. Right, I'm just going to list 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, 2.6, 2.7, 2.8, and 2.10. Right. So let's answer questions. All right. Right. Question 2.1. They need a research, so they need to research their business idea, and when in business, continues to get information. Right. They need to research their business ideas, and when in business, continue to get information. That's what you call an entrepreneur. 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 Right. Let's go to 2.2. Be careful about discussing the details of your business plan with close people. That's what you call secrets. Secrets. You need to be secretive. Some people, they can buy that idea and do that business. Right. 1.3 refers to our national heritage such as water, air, and animal and plant life. We call it a natural environment. Natural environment. Water, air, plant, you can see they are called natural environment. Right. Let's go to question 4. Appears when a needed product or service is not available. We call it a gap in the market. A gap in the market when there is a product that is not available or a service in the market that the entrepreneur should identify, right? And then 1.5, ability to do something new, original, and different. We call it creativity. Creativity. When we are able to do something new, right, which is original and different, we call it creativity, right? So let's go to number 2.6, point at which the income generated from sales equals to total cost. We call it a break-even. Break-even, whereby it is a situation whereby neither the business is making profit or a loss. That's what you call a break-even, right, point. Right. So let's go to 2.7, needs to be developed after the target market has been identified. We call it a marketing mix. A marketing mix. A marketing mix. Right. Remember, there are 4 P's of the marketing mix. Right. Let's go to question 2.8. Question 2.8. 2.8. 2.8. A wrapping that surrounds a product. We call it a package. Packaging. Packaging. Right. Let's go to 2.9. Number of customers in the area you want to serve. We call it a geographical segmentation. Geographical or geographic segmentation. A geographic segmentation. And then 2.10. A word or a symbol that is displayed on a product. A word or a symbol that is displayed on a product, we call it a trademark. A trademark. Right. So a trademark normally is used to protect the product from imitators. It is used here to protect the product from imitators. Right. Let's go to question 3. Question 3. Right. 3.1. Question 3. Right. Let's go to 3.1. 3.1. Explain 5 different business environment categories and give examples of each. Right, we are going to explain 5 different business environment. We have suppliers. Suppliers, those people that are going to supply you with what? With the raw materials or with products. Right. So suppliers can be manufacturers, e.g., if you are a retail company, you can get suppliers from wholesalers or from you can bypass the wholesaler to buy directly to the manufacturers, right? Manufacturers. Right. Another business environment includes the competitors. The competitors. Those companies that are serving the same customers, right? Those companies that are serving the same customers with you. That's what we call competitors. Competitors, right? Right. Right. Competitors. E.g., Checkers, and ShopRite. And let me just say Boxer, right? Or Pick and Pay. Right. Another business environment includes economy, which includes it's all about money, right? So here we're talking about the money available of what, for example, it has something to do with the money, For example, these factors, they also influence, they affect the business, be it small or big, and it affects the business directly or indirectly. We're talking about high interest rate, from the banks. We're talking about inflation. Right. Right. Let's go to the third one. The third one, which is technological environment. Technological. Right. So under technological environment, we're talking about examples like changes in technology, right? Changes in technology, right? For example, advancement in machines, and computers, right? So we're supposed to list how many? 5. So we listed 1, 2, 3, 4. The last one, which is government politics. The government politics, which is the last one. Government policies or politics. It also affects the business. So you can find that political parties hold power in the country, can also influence business directly or indirectly, right? So another factor or another environment is what we call natural environment. And we are talking about the natural items like land, water, air. Those are what we call the natural environment. Right. So let's go to 3.2. 3.2. 3.2. 3.2. Give 3 personal resources of a successful entrepreneurship, right? Personal resources includes conduct, if he has conduct, right? And also if he has funds and knowledge and skills. Yes, knowledge and skills. All right. Let's go to 3.3. 3.3. Name 3 basic or primary methods that entrepreneurs can use to gather information. Name 3 basic or primary methods that entrepreneurs can use to gather market information. Methods to gather market information includes 1, it might be through surveys. They can do a survey, or they can do observation just by observing what is happening. An entrepreneur can be able to identify a gap in the market, right? Or it might be experiments. And lastly, test marketing. Right. Let's go to 3.4. Where can you find help when drawing up a business plan? Right. When drawing up a business plan, you can go to educational institutions. You can get help there. Or commercial institutions like banks, government institutions, etc. Educational institutions or we can get it to service organization, or commercial banks. You can get help like Capitec. You can go to Capitec. They can help you with a business plan. Commercial banks and government institutions. You go to government institutions, they can assist you with a business plan. Right. So let's go to question 3.5. This is the last question. Right. Name 3 types of layout for a manufacturing or a service business. 3 types of layout for a manufacturing or service business. Right. They might have a product layout, can be laid out in terms of a product layout, or they can do process layout, and it might be fixed position. There's a way of what? There's a way of layout. We can do position, fixed position, product, and process. Thank you so much for your time. Let's meet again when I'll be discussing paper 2. Have a good day.